Welcome back to the morning news. Well, we're just days away from Christmas, and of course, one of the best parts about this day is spending time with loved ones and giving them something special, whether that's a gift or precious time together. Now, joining us this morning, we have two sisters who are here to talk about rewarding little acts of kindness that they are giving to people around the city, and there's quite a wonderful story behind it, really emotional, passing something on that's special to your family. So let's talk about how the Gary Effect, really got started for you ladies.
Okay, it started with our dad, who used to throw block parties on Canada Day, which started out in our yard and just kept growing and growing to the point where it went to a church parking lot and then afterwards a high school field. And our dad passed away in '95, which brought us to thinking what happened to all those people who would come. Like, people would come by the thousands. And then my sister called me and we decided we were going to give out gloves for Christmas. And that's how it started. And her coworkers came together, my coworkers came together, and before we knew it, a few pairs of gloves turned into 800 gifts.
Wow.
And it was such an amazing time that we decided we couldn't stop.
Wow, and affecting so many people throughout the city in a positive way. Let's explain to our viewers a little bit more about how this works when you are giving out these gifts.
Well, basically what happens is, so we had this pile of gloves. Initially, we were just going to start by going onto buses, looking for anybody that didn't have gloves or scarves. And then all of a sudden, people started giving us a bunch of toys and a bunch of perfumes. There was everything, any kind of gift from a baby to an elderly person. So we're like, okay, well, what are we going to do with all of this stuff? We can't give out toys on the bus. So what we decided to do was just pick a neighborhood. We tend to focus on the lower income neighborhoods because we feel like they can benefit the most, but we will give out to anybody that we run into that day anywhere in the city. But yeah, we just decided that we'd go door to door and we just knock on doors randomly, and anybody that is home comes to the door, tells us how old. We've got tons of volunteers that each have a bag for each age, and they get a gift.
Wow. Yeah, and you make their day, Kay and Jessica, I'm
sure. We hope so.
We're trying.
We also will do things randomly throughout the year as well, and if we're having a bad day, we'll try and change that. We'll go to Polo Park and we'll hand out gift cards. We'll hide them in menus, and we'll stick them in people's cars, and we do all kinds of things like that. And then we also do a July 1st one as well.
Wow. So memorable for the people receiving these gifts. Now, one of the main parts of the Gary Effect is that it's acts of kindness that you hope will inspire some positive change in the community. Can you talk a little bit about those acts of kindness and what you look for?
Sure. I think what we're giving away is really what our dad gave us, and that's what we want to do. When you are able to give somebody something simple, as easy as opening a door for somebody, that can have a huge impact on their day for the better. And that's what we want. We want people to do nice things for each other because everyone deserves it. Everyone deserves that random act of kindness.
It's not so much about the gift for us. I think the gift just represents what we're trying to pay it forward. And we're hoping to just impact anybody that we've come into. Even if we've given out 100, 1,000 gifts and we've only impacted one person, that one person will pay it forward, and we're hoping for that ripple effect.
And what is the main goal here? You're talking about a ripple effect and that large impact in the community, especially in the areas that need it most. What do you hope that people that receive these acts of kindness will go on with and take from your experience?
I guess what we're hoping for is no matter what happens to them in the future or where they're going that week or that month or that year, that one day they remember these two strangers once gave me a gift card for no reason, and it was the best. And that was a great day.
We need to take care of each other.
I agree, and that's what Manitobans are well known for. Well, thank you so much, Jessica and Kay, for joining us, and look out for these wonderful sisters spreading acts of kindness around the city and really creating some positive change. Really appreciate you joining us on the show. Make sure you stick with us on the morning news. We have plenty more talking about the Christmas spirit and what you can expect with your weather conditions coming up.